Good afternoon, y'all. All right, I'm calling it for Saturday wrap up, and that's where I show you the progress I made for the week on a certain project. This week was all about this piece, and this is my stopping point for the week. I feel like I'm getting somewhere with it. I still have a little bit of this page left and then 2 full pages. There's 4 full pages. So, and it's not all black. There is shades of grays and browns and just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Because these pages, they're about this big. So, let me tell you, I look like a crazy lady with all these clipboards around me, but this clipboards are where it's at. Because I thought about getting another magnetic board, which you could easily do with a cookie sheet and some magnets, but clipboards are all in one, because when I'm sitting here, I can just lean it up against my elevated monitor and work on it that way. It's really handy. And let me tell y'all should be proud. I actually kind of prepped for this video. Kinda, okay? There's still gonna be some hiccups, but it is what it is. So, Saturday's wrap up. All right. So, I will talk about tomorrow starting spot, but next week will be my Heaven and Earth design cross. So, yes. All right, so y'all know I've been making the project bags. Well, I got another 2 done. I love these project bags. I am going to have to invest in more snaps, but here's this. Outside is this. Y'all, this is the cutest thing ever. Look at the inside. It's dinosaurs. I felt like having dinosaurs. Now, I found some snaps on Amazon, and they're multicolored. So I put it on my wish list, because that would be something cool, to be able to have colors that match what I'm doing with these. So this last one I've just made, I am very happy with how it turned out. There's a lot of quilt tops I made that didn't sell because they're just quilt tops. Nobody wants them. So what I did is I cut the middle out of them. You know, I cut sections off. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just fabric. I'm not losing any money, you know, and they're a way to recycle. So this one is really proud of, because I finally found my groove. I've learned to measure, and I feel like this one is pretty close to perfect. It's not perfect because there's no such thing, but it's pretty close, and I'm really proud of it. This one is using an old quilt top I made. I think these were, what do you call those? Rail fence? I want to say it's rail fence. But there it is. Now, I asked Hot Stuff if he got the reference, but I think I picked the wrong color for the inside to make it really cohesive, I guess. But the outside looks like fire, right? It looks like everything's on fire. Well, for the inside, I want it to look like ice, like, you know, from one extreme to the next. So this is what I came up with. And it's got like the fractal that ice does. I probably should have used a blue and not a purple, but it is what it is. I still like it. I like that it's screaming bright and it's like, ah! And inside it's chill. You know? I like that. I am using a lot of snaps though. That's the tough thing. Because I use 2 snaps. But snaps, you can get in bulk, and they're cheaper than zippers, and they're easier to use than a zipper. So, because mine are just doing the flap over. Now, somebody had asked if I can do a tutorial on this. And the answer is no. I don't do tutorials just because it doesn't work out in my favor and they look like jank. But I can give you simple, simple-ish instructions. I need a paper. Of course, I don't have paper. Wait, do we have paper over here? No. I almost had it all figured out. Maybe. Nope. Okay, well, anyway. I don't know where all my paper went. The thing of it is, okay, let me try to do this in the way that I can explain to y'all. It's a rectangle. I've been using the measurements of the rectangle, 30 long, 15 wide. It's basically a rectangle. Okay, mine's got issues. My rectangle was drunk. But what I do is I do the inside out method where you place your right sides together, right? And then lay that on top of a batting. Now batting, I cut just a little bit smaller, like a fraction of an inch. I mean, like little smaller. So that it doesn't get in the way of my seaming. And when you get that done, you sew all the way around, leaving a gap at the top to pull it through. And you pull it through. And then, okay, say this is your rectangle here. In the end, well, I prefer to do some quilting on it because it says it needs to be quilted. I use cotton batting. This is what I use for batting. I love this stuff. It's thin and not bulky. And it says I need to do 4 inches apart. But this is not a quilt that's going to be like used and abused and washed and washed and washed. So this is what I use. And I like how thin it is because even in Texas we can use it. So anyway, so once you lay down your right sides together, lay it down on that cotton batting or whatever batting you choose. I don't think that fluffy batting would work on this. I don't know about interfacings or whatever because I don't know anything about those. But what you're going to do is you're going to fold it till you like how high it is or low it is. So it'll be like this. You take the rectangle. So that's where you want it. This would be the flap that you fold over. Y'all see that? So you would do a snap here and a snap here. Now, I don't know how to do zippers. This probably can be done with zippers. I just don't know how. Me and zippers don't get along. I've watched videos, and I've watched more videos. Did I mention I watch videos? So, it just doesn't work for me. So this is the only way I know how, and I like snaps. Yes, if you do this number really hard, stuff probably will fall down. But it all catch right here where it's snapped because it's folded over. So let me show you in this one. See how it's a rectangle? And then I've pulled it up to however I want it. And I start here and sew and sew and sew. And this right here is where my hole was to pull my fabric through. So I make sure I go up, make sure I catch that seam really well. And then I'll keep going around and around and around till the end. And right here, I go up and then back lock it. Is that the word I'm looking for? Back stitch it, lock it, whatever. So that way when it keeps going like this, it doesn't tear open. So, and then I just put the snaps on. So, it doesn't look like they're they're matching, but they are. It's the fabric. Let me, let me, I used the ruler for this, so they should be in line. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm really happy with these. I've got, I think I'm gonna make 1 or 2 more, to put all my projects in, and go from there. Okay, and the other thing that I am going to start, I don't know when, but I want to start it, and they're little kind of like snack projects, because y'all know I do nothing but big projects, and I feel like I'm just going to do a little snack size project. I was watching Taryn. I'm not sure if that's exactly how to pronounce her, but she is the super sweet lady that does YouTube stitching she does a weekly video, and she does it out in a garage or something. She is amazing. I love watching her. She's like me. She does a lot of the older stuff, like from the 90s and the 80s pattern magazine stuff. So anyway, I saw this on her thing, and I had to go check it out. And I was like, oh, I haven't got my other monthly one done. I got to get a scrapbook paper. I have the monthlies from Hands On Design or Month in Chalk or something. And I want to glue them to scrapbook paper so they have a background. And then, for the month, like January, I can have snowflake backgrounds, February heart backgrounds, whatever. And then put the magnets on it and then attach it to my washboard. I would love to get that done. But, funding is tight. And it's just been on the back burner for so long now. I don't know if I'll ever get it done, but it is what it is. So, anyway, the Snowflower Diaries has a Sal from back in 2016, and they're all free on her blog. But it's Joyful World Sal, and each month is a design. That's what I'm trying to find words. Design. These are I think she called them primitive. I think is what it's called. I don't know. But they're free on her blog. And it goes, obviously, the 12 months. So, they're super cute. This is my birthday month. Isn't that cute? Now, most of this is called for in Gentle Arts. Let me, anybody seeing where my glasses went? Okay. These are all called for the Gentle Arts. I believe most of these are Gentle Arts. Yeah, you hear the jets coming over. We live kind of by the base. Yeah, Gentle Arts. No, what is GAT? The Gentle Art, but what's GAST? G-A-S-T? I don't know. But G-A-S-T, it may be Gentle Arts, but I don't know what G-A-S-T is. So, anyway, what I want to, they have it done a certain way. You can do it individually, piece by piece, and cut fabric and get it done that way. Or you can make it all one big piece. Right? Now, here's where I'm thinking. I may do it this way. And then, do something with the edges really cute. And then, every month, say it's like March, have a little paper framing out that month. I don't know. I think it would get dirty if I hang it on the wall, just from all the dust and everything. So I may do them individually. These projects are not bad. They're 99 stitches by 73 stitches, which is not very big. On 14 count with a 3-inch finishing is 13 by 11. Now, if I were to scale that down a little bit, I worked it out that if I didn't leave any border or finishing, it would be 7 inches by 5 inches. So I may go up to like 9 and 8 or 6 or something. That way I can do it all on one piece of fabric and then cut them apart. Because here's what I'm thinking on. I have this huge piece of oatmeal. Huge piece, like 30 by 38. And I think I can do all 12. Because if I were to do them all 12 on here, it would be 14 count of 28 inches by 28 inches. So it gives me a little tiny squiggle room to maybe spread them out enough to get to cut them apart. I don't need borders or anything like that really, because they're going to go in a frame, so that I can just do them different. Does that make sense what I'm trying to tell you? So that is what is going on for Saturday wrap up. I'll get with you tomorrow and we'll start a new week, and I hope you'll have a great weekend. Take care. Lots of love.